Hello, I'm the Dark Fae and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup look, which I haven't done for a while. And this one is kind of the concept of duality. You hear that a lot kind of with like K-pop idols, how like they can be like totally sweet and like soft one moment and then like super charismatic and sexy another. But for this one, I'm kind of doing one that's like my everyday self, or kind of like the sweeter side of me, like the one who likes plushies and like K-pop and all of that and is more bubbly. And then kind of the side of me that likes darker things, like creepy things, more sinister things. Because I feel like sometimes I have very like different and like conflicting interests, so it's very like paradoxical. Anyways, let's get started. So I'm gonna start with kind of the sweet, like nicer everyday look on my left side. Right now I'm just wearing some BB cream and foundation and powder. That's it. So just as a base. So I'm going to start with the Huda Beauty Remastered palette, taking these two, kind of mixing these two colors, Dollface and Demure. And I'm kind of applying that in a crease. I'm mostly going to be using my fingers for the left side because that's kind of what I do on a day-to-day basis, and I feel like lighter colors like this, it's easier to blend, or like it doesn't take as much blending to get the effect that I kind of want. So then I'm going to go into my Violet Voss Berry Burst palette, taking this kind of a gold color, applying that kind of on the outer third to the middle, because I like shimmers. I don't know, I feel like makeup artists or beauty gurus or YouTubers, Instagram influencers, whatever, they tend to kind of avoid shimmers along the crease, but I don't know, I don't really mind it, honestly. That, and then I'm going to take my Million Red palette really quickly, using a little bit of this kind of softer peach color to kind of fade it out just a tiny bit. And then I'm using this a kind of slight glittery sheen on my inner third and kind of the center of my lid, and then to highlight the inner corner. And then on my lower lash line, I'm going to take the Million Red, this color, this kind of coral glitter, and run it along my lower lash line, kind of in the center. And then on the outer third, I'm actually going to take, let's do this brown color in the Violet Voss palette, just like a tiny bit. And I'm just gonna dab that kind of along the outer, very, very outer corner, and then the outer third of my lower lash line. Kind of just give it a little bit more depth. Kind of soften that, all of that pink. Yeah, just like that. Let's see. Shimmer's not coming across too well on camera, so I might do a little bit of the Violet Voss shimmer and just kind of highlight this portion a little bit more. That's better. There you go. So that's the eyeshadow done for this eye, pretty quick. And then all I'm going to do now is just apply, curl my lashes and apply mascara. So this is an easy step. And the mascara that I'm using is the Voluminous Superstar X Fiber Waterproof Mascara by L'Oreal. So for mascara, I kind of like sweep it in one direction, like kind of towards the inner part of my face, and then I kind of brush it back out towards like the edge of my eyebrow to really get it to lift. And then with this mascara, it's got two sides, so that side's the primer, and then I just go over it again with a coat to kind of seal it all in place and then really help it keep the curl. And there we go, that's the left eye done. I don't usually use really much eyeliner. I usually either do only eyeliner or only mascara. It's pretty rare that I do both unless I'm doing like a very specific look for like a cosplay or a video maybe. So I didn't curl my lashes very well, but there you go. For my face, I also don't really do a lot of contour or blush or highlight or anything, but I will be adding a little bit of blush and highlight on this side and then a little bit of contour on this side. So this is the Kaja Mochi Pop blush. I just take a little bit on my red brush. Kind of just, I need a mirror. Kind of just pop that on my cheek. I don't like a lot of blush, so I just like a very slight kind of warmth. So you can see a little bit of a difference. It's more apparent in person, but again, I like it to be extremely subtle to the point where you can't really tell that I'm wearing it, but that's how I like it. So it just adds a little bit of warmth back into the face. And then a little bit of the Kaja Mochi Glow highlighter. This I normally apply just like with my finger because I feel like a brush doesn't pick it up too well. But I will try to. But I can, after I play with my fingers, then I kind of take a brush and just kind of blend it a little bit because again, I am a little bit more about subtle makeup, so now you can see a little bit of glow compared to this side. There you go. And then lastly is lips. So for this lip, I usually either do like a sheer kind of red, but since I'm wearing red, I decided to do a bit more of like a muted coral color. So this is the Ink Airy Velvet tint by Peripera. It's the Korean lip tint in the color 01 because I don't think it actually has color. Red Matsu. But I don't know what that translates to. And I'm going to go ahead and apply that just on one half. So for my usual look, I kind of do more of a Korean style where I apply the color in the center and then kind of try to fade it out. A bit harder to do with only half of the lip. So this is kind of what I do every day with some variations, but yeah. earthy kind of. Okay, now for the dark side, the dark fae. I guess maybe this is the light fae, who knows. So I'm going to start with the Huda Beauty palette again. Am I? Actually, hang on. Yeah, and for this one, I'm going to be using some brushes because I'm trying to kind of slowly build up the color. So I'm just going to take this kind of fluffy brush and dip it into Maneater, which is this kind of dark red color, and I'm going to start applying that, in my crease. That's more pigment than I wanted, but that's fine. I'm going to take a fluffier crease brush and just kind of start buffing that out a little bit, because that is too much. Kind of mostly using this as a base color, kind of almost a transition shade, but not quite, because I don't do transition shades. Okay, that's fine. And then going into my Tartist Pro Remix palette, we're gonna start playing with a couple darker colors, but I'm gonna go in first with the color Mashup, which is this like this metallic kind of lilac color, and I'm gonna layer that kind of over the red to just kind of make it a little bit cooler. This side's kind of the warm side, this side's kind of the cool side. See how that's kind of coming together. This is all gonna be covered by a whole lot of black in a little bit, so. Okay, there we go. And then I'm actually going to not take a super black color yet. I'm gonna take an angled brush and taking the color Beat Drop, which is this kind of sparkly, glittery charcoal color, and I'm gonna kind of make a slight wing at the corner of my eye, and then kind of fill in like my natural crease with it. So like my natural crease is here, and I'm just gonna follow that, connecting it to kind of that wing that I made, and just kind of deepen that. Again, I know it's super weird to put a sparkle into a crease, but it kind of works for me. So I'm just gonna go in with that. And now I'm gonna go back to using my fingers. I'm gonna take Graphic, which is this like very dark kind of glittery purpley black, and I'm gonna apply that on the outer corners of my eye. As well as the inner corners. Kind of just darken that a little bit. And then I am going to take that fluffy crease brush again, taking tiniest dab, and then we're just gonna kind of blend out this crease line a tiny bit more, just so it kind of fades more into this color up here. Okay, and then I'm going to next use this black and deepen it further. So I'm kind of layering those colors very gently. And then on the center of the lid, I might actually go for blue. I was thinking purple originally, but I think purple's a little bit too warm for the look that I want. I'm gonna go in with, do I want to do blue? Let's do blue. So I'm gonna go in with the Color Artist, which is this very pretty kind of a, almost like a metallic denim, and I'm gonna pat that color on. That, ooh. Just on the center of the lid, like that. And then I think it's a little too blue for me, so I'm gonna add a little bit of the color Create. It's like a top coat, which is this kind of a shimmery taupe with like a kind of a green shift to it. And then I'm going to deepen it again with some of that black. I'm going to go in and kind of define this shape just a little bit more. This is kind of a similar look that I did for Ren Fair. I might actually do a look on that one. It was mostly purple instead of blue. I'm going to take a little bit of Beat Drop again and apply that to the inner, well, the middle third of my lash line. For this one, I'm not really going to like highlight the inner corner because I do want it to be darker. So on the outer third, I'm going to be using black. Kind of smudging it out just a little bit. And then on the inner corner, I'm actually going to take this purple mashup again. Actually, I'm going to use my fingers. And I'm going to put that just like on the inner corner. Actually, and then lastly, I'm going to take a little bit of a silver. I think I am going to highlight the inner corner just a little bit. Okay. And then that is, and then lastly for eyeshadow, I'm going to take a little bit of ink, the black color, and I'm just gonna actually run that on my waterline. You can also use a black eyeliner, gel liner, whatever you want. Just to like really darken that eye. So that is the eyeshadow for this eye done. I am going to add some liquid liner just to kind of, I don't think I can make the look a little more dramatic, but I think it helps to kind of just define the eye a little bit more. I think because since the lid is so dark, mascara doesn't really do a lot. Since on this side you can kind of see the lashes sticking up, but on this side you can't really because it's so dark. But so on this side I'm going to use eyeliner. for eyeliner, just kind of hold the pen horizontally and just make kind of tiny strokes, and then I'm gonna just kind of follow a line that I made in the beginning. And then I usually dab like a little bit on the outer corner of my lash line, lower lash line, and then just kind of fade it out. Just so it's like the lower lash line's not too harsh, but it also has kind of like that staying power. And this is the Tarteist black eyeliner, double take eyeliner in black. And then just to complete it, I will curl my lashes and do mascara really fast. I'm just gonna do the one coat. So for the face on this side, I'm not actually gonna do any blush or highlighter. I'm just going to contour this side a little bit just to kind of define my cheekbone a little bit more. So I'm actually taking my Million Red palette, taking this color, it's kind of slight brown color. I'm just actually gonna put that on this brush, and then I'm just gonna very gently, hopefully, because I'm not that good at contouring yet, just kind of place that on my cheek. I don't want to bring it like too far in. I'm actually going to take the Huda Beauty palette as well, and take this suede color, which I think is not quite as warm. I'm gonna, ooh, too much. I just put that, I forget how pigmented it is. Cheek, and just gonna blend. Just like that. So I'm gonna have that more cut. See, this one's like, this side is a little bit rounder, this side's a little bit more defined. And then lastly for the lips, I'm going to take, this is my Bright Beauty lipstick in Black Truffle. I'm going to take that and apply that on this half. And that is my finished Duality look. Here, I can show you the two different sides. So this sweet side, and then the not sweet side. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is the finished look. Comment down below on which side you like better. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.